Kev,
Oh,
have you ever hated a job so much that you felt the need to broadcast it to millions of people, maybe even hundreds of people, especially the people who maybe look to you to lead in a time of need? Because that's what Jim Kenney did, and he fucking hates this place. What do you think about that last night?
well, to answer the question, yes, I have, but I didn't have anybody to broadcast it to. Back then I only had like 100 Twitter followers, or I was like a nobody working the graveyard shift at, WWAG. I don't even remember what the station was, Fox 5 in Atlanta. I was sitting there at 3 a.m. saying, man, this sucks. So that
Did
was
you ever
my
think
own.
about like, well, you were a producer or everything? Could you hijack the live feed and just be like, you know what, I quit?
No, you could, you could sneak like a Chiron on there, like a lower third graphic or something, But
Breaking
no,
news: Kevin
yeah,
Kincaid
but
quits.
no, I wasn't pressing the buttons though. Like the producers don't press the button. You gotta have the director do that. That's funny, man. That's Mayor Kenney basically pulling an Alec Bohm there and saying, "I fucking hate this place," Except he happens to be the mayor. He wasn't drafted to the Philadelphia City Council or whatever. He's been part of it for like 20 years or something. So. I on one hand I like appreciate the candor,
Yeah,
and the
the honesty.
sincerity there, but at the same time you're basically like you're quitting on us, man.
Yeah,
Quitting on.
it's tough. I tweeted it out earlier, but when people have reached their breaking point in Philadelphia, it's kind of funny that way. How we have like a picture in time of like every time that someone wanted out of Philadelphia. You have To in the driveway doing sit-ups. You've got Jonathan Papelbon grabbing his crotch, like, well, that guy probably can't ever pitch here ever again. Then you got Ben Simmons passing the ball to Matisse when Trae Young's underneath, and then you have Jim Kenney at the 2026 World Cup announcement. Everyone's going nuts. Jim Kenney's just like, Jesus Christ, I can't believe I got to be out here. Let me go to my air conditioning office in City Hall and get this over with.
And then he's wearing a Real Madrid jersey.
Yeah.
In front of the the hell is he wearing a Real Madrid jersey for? He's always been a soccer fan, believe it or not. I want to say like back, like this is probably like 10 years ago or something when I was doing the Union. He started following me on Twitter. It was like long before he was mayor, when he just had the private, like personal Twitter account or whatever. It's like, Councilman Kenny's following me. That's cool. He must be a soccer guy. So he's always been a soccer fan. But what are you wearing a Real Madrid jersey for on the 4th of July? And was he at a party or something, or did he need another shirt and somebody just handed that to him? Like, if you're gonna do that, wear like a U.S. national team jersey, wear a Union jersey. So find a team that's like red, white, and blue. I didn't really get the Real Madrid thing. Just made it even more hilarious to me. It's like, this guy just wants to go to like see a game over there. He doesn't give a shit about being the mayor of Philadelphia right now.
You're so right. How does he not have an assistant who's like, hey, you got to head over to Mayor Kenney's house.
Yeah.
We got to get him, even if he had like a shirt, a t-shirt or something like that. Like, this guy looks like he just got pulled out of a frat party. Like, he just got done polishing off like a hot dog or a cheeseburger. And he's like, oh shit, two shot at the art museum. Oh, I better go.
It looks like he came back from like Misconduct Tavern after seeing like the Arsenal game at like 7 a.m. or something. He's wearing his jersey here. He just had like bangers and mash or some shit, and because every mayor, whenever they do these like things, they're wearing like the fire department hat or like the emergency management polo. Hand the guy a polo with like the police department logo on it or something.
Yeah.
They got to just keep those handy, right? Yeah.
Oh, I mean, you could go to Walmart and buy a BBQ Freedom and America shirt for like $9.99 off the rack. It's a 24-hour store. Like, you just need better people around you, Mayor. I mean, the Real Madrid one.
Get him a Wawa Welcome America, like
Hoagie Fest,
free T-shirt that was thrown shot into the crowd with a hot dog cannon or something. I mean, like, just fun. Just get anything except the Real Madrid jersey when you're going to say like his watershed moment. The thing that the moment that may have ended his political career in general, he's wearing a Real Madrid blue T-shirt, blue jersey.
A run with us from the Sixers Drew Holiday playoff or Evan Turner playoff days where they're taking the Celtics to Game 7. It's just Jim Kenney, run with us.
Yeah, I will grab him something from my like box of shit to give away. That the Sixers give us for free that I'm never gonna wear. I have like a Philly Unite blue extra large shirt that I can wear anything but that. So. Not a political post. That was not a political post. But.
We're Switzerland here. We're the most bipartisan YouTube channel. Probably the biggest Philly sports channel in Switzerland as well. But yeah, I mean, it's going to be tough to come back from that because, man, could you imagine Angelo if like Nick Sirianni was like last year when they started off like 1-3 and he was just like, you know what, I hate this place. I can't wait to not be coach of the Philadelphia Eagles.
For real. I mean, it's like that's what it's because people say like, oh, this is political, even if you don't call it political. Like, man, if he was a Republican, I would have wrote the same shit. It's not
Exactly.
about being a Republican or Democrat. I didn't say anything about any of his policies, but like, here's a dude who's running the city who basically quit on us in front of all the cameras. Like Chris O'Connell's there, my quarterback from the charity game is there, and he's like asking him questions. He's like, "Yeah, I would be happy. I'm looking forward to not being mayor." Like, what? You can't
And
say that, man. Like, you're
and
the
listen,
leader of the city. You got to like, unite us in like this time of need. Give us some words of encouragement or inspiration. Like, if that's how you really feel, that's fine, man. But if you're not up to snuff anymore, man, just resign and hand it to somebody else.
no, $200,000 a year. I mean, there's a lot
Two
of
hundred
people who would
thousand.
love $200,000 a year
Yeah.
in a
Yeah.
paycheck to run
Yeah.
this city.
Yeah.
It'll
See, like, here's the thing with Alec Bohm. I would say this.
Mhm.
Everybody was cool with Alec Bohm because after he said what he said, he just came out right away and he owned it. And I was like, yeah, emotions got the best of me. And then you remember what happened the next night?
Yeah, standing O.
Standing ovation.
Yeah.
So Kenny, like, I don't know if it's different if you're a politician, if the mayor, if there's anything coming back from that, but all you got to do is like say, hey, sorry, like, I'm the shootings in this city and the loss of life and whatever's just weighing on me, dramatically. And I really care about this city and I misspoke. I don't know. Maybe there's a window for him to like get back from this, but it's like, yeah, dude, like you got like, you're the mayor, man. You're the figurehead of the town. If you can't hold this shit together, then who can?
Listen, I was a couple Miller Lights deep. I had a belly full of potato salad. I just wasn't thinking straight. It's just really, yeah, like you said, it's just really weighing on my conscience and everything.
Yeah. The
I
first
would,
half of that quote made sense because he was saying, I'll read it verbatim for you. He said, I don't enjoy 4th of July. I don't enjoy the Democratic National Convention. I didn't enjoy the NFL draft. I'm waiting for something bad to happen all the time. Okay, that's okay.
mhm.
Like, he's saying like these are like rough times here. We're dealing with some shit. But then he goes and says, I'll be happy when I'm not here, when I'm not mayor, and I can enjoy some stuff.
Great job by Steve Keeley playing the Howard Eskin model where he gets the follow up question. And